Hi, welcome to the Wheel of Fortune. My name is Sherry Lynn Longwell. I am the reader here. I've got the Citadel deck in my hand, and I was just talking to my guides, and I was like, well, why don't you give me a topic? And they actually did. They said Stranger Things, and I'm like, Stranger Things? I don't even watch that show. So I don't know what they mean by strange things, but we're about to find out, I guess. So let's get into this. This ought to be interesting. What is this Stranger Things? Stranger things are happening. Oh, okay. So strange things are happening, apparently. Got stubborn and inflexibility. But your heart chakra, you see how it's like the only thing you can see on him. And he's standing in the void. Stranger things. Stranger things are in the void. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So think of Stranger Things in the void like things that are around you that you can't see. Interesting. The things in the void that you can't see are inspired by you. And I'm being told it doesn't matter if it's the light or the dark. You make them grow. I gotta laugh because I think this is funny. So yeah, there's a lot of things in the void that people don't see, can't see, or don't want to see, or ignore, right? But these things, be it malevolent or benevolent, they are inspired by who you are. And a lot of them on the dark side love your stubborn nature. It's interesting. You make them grow. You make them rise above. You plant seeds in people's brains that and I don't know if people understand this, okay? Something's always listening to you, whether you're alone or whether you're with other people. So if you're talking to other people and you have all these things around you in the void, they are hearing you plant these seeds. And this is why they too are inspired by you. They get inspired by your messages, and you can't even see these things. My friend, you are inspiring shadows. This is definitely a Stranger Things type reading. Tell me more. Okay. Yep. So the reason that they're inspired by your messages, right? Number one, you're very wise. They say that you know things that no other people should know about this world, about things in this world, and how it works. The order is the term here. It's at the bottom of the card. I don't know if you can see it. It says the order. This is the term here. You rule by law and order of the cosmos, not the earth. You don't go by earthly laws. You're a catalyst. Okay? You bring in the radical change. You take control over situations that other people can't. You walk in to a CEO building, can see all the problems within the company and where it lies, have no knowledge of the business, can talk to someone and give them wise advice and make radical changes. Like that. All with your ideas. You pull from the ethers. You pull from everything around you. This is why they're so starstruck by you. They've never seen anybody receive the downloaded messages that you get. You are an instrument for the divine. And you go around and you leave seeds everywhere you go. You are seeding the ground. You are doing your work. And you know you're a catalyst. And you know you bring in these radical changes. Tell me more. Stranger things than these. Yeah, you have great faith. Great faith. Not only in what you believe in, but in what you can do. You know your gifts. And you know you're an instrument for the divine. And you stay connected to the source. Perseverance and faith. And you know your self-worth. You know you're not to be traded. Something's coming in for you. Okay. Reversal of fortune. Now, this is because you decided not to trade your self-worth. You persevered in faith. And you keep changing the order of things in your reality. Anybody that comes into contact with you is forced to grow. They are forced to grow. And there's a turn of events coming in because you wouldn't settle for your self-worth. What's the reversal of a fortune? Knowledge. Be careful who you trust. You know this. But the reversal of fortune is circling around knowledge. What you know, what you understand, and how you use it. So it's time to take that knowledge and use it with ruthless conviction. You see that assassin card? There's somebody in your energy that is dark. I don't know if they're evil or good, but they're dark in nature. Discovery. But this person is going to help you discover something. But you're going to have to stand in your knowledge enough to know when to stand in your convictions on lies, deceit, and when to be ruthless. You're not always going to have to be this way, but you're going to have to know when to be. But this is going to teach you something. Self-discovery is out here. Astronomer. So, this person that you're dealing with, they're... I got celebration. Oh, they told me to look at the card, not the words. Okay. So in this turn of events, what's coming is self-discovery, okay? But you're going to have to use your knowledge on who to trust and who not to trust and stand in ruthless convictions. You're already showing progress of this because you won't sacrifice your self-worth. There's a celebration. This could be involving family or an organization that's bringing you in like family, or a family taking you in. But this is going to bring you to more self-discovery, but you're going to have to trust your intuition at this time on who you can trust and who you can't trust. And if you can't trust them, don't play with them. Stand in ruthless convictions this season. And I hope this is making sense to someone, because it doesn't make any sense to me. And that's how it be sometimes. Oh, they're going to do this on purpose. Okay. So this person that's coming in, that they're telling you is a reversal. This person that's coming in, that they're telling you to be ruthless in your convictions, knowledge, and distrust. Like, use your intuition heavily. Okay, and this is for self-discovery. This isn't just for you, though. This isn't just for your self-discovery, because there's an investigation going on, and I have a feeling it has to do with this organization, family, or somebody that is trying to come in towards you. You're biding your time and planning ahead, but there's something coming in that's going to revolve around celebration, family, and higher learning. But like I said, with higher learning, there's an investigation going on, and they're studying you. That's usually what that means. They're studying you. They're studying you to discover who you really are, because you usually do stand in your ruthless convictions, and you get messages out of nowhere, which goes back to the whole beginning of the card of you pull messages out of nowhere. Stranger things. Okay. So really use the knowledge that the ethers and the void around you is giving you at this time that you pull from thin air. It's going to bring in some kind of balance and some kind of adventure of wanderlust. Right now, you're just biding your time and you're planning. I think that you know these people are about to come in, and you're about to go into higher learning. What is this family card about? Okay, so whoever this group of people is that you're going to consider family, or this group of this group of people that you do consider family now, one of the two, all right? They're coming in for acceptance, help, and guidance. They're here to guide you, okay? They're going to guide you somewhere. This is going to be your achievement or your downfall. So this person that's coming in, that's kind of testing your abilities right now to see or kind of investigate what you got going on, who you are. They're trying to kind of get to know you from a distance. All right. And they've kind of got an idea, but they're going to come in. Like I said, this is somebody you are going to consider family, or somebody you already do, with help and guidance. This is going to be your achievement or your downfall, meaning this is all on you. It's up to you where you go from here. You have the unseen potential that this family, organization, or somebody you consider family or will consider family, they see the unseen potential that you don't see in yourself, okay? This is why it's going to be your achievement or your downfall, because they're going to help bring that out in you. But you need to be very, very, very closely paying attention to every detail of what's going on in this situation. Now is not the time for confrontations. So now is not the time to have lack of empathy for anything or anybody. It'll set you back. Yeah, you'll regret it. If you start up any confrontations at this time with anyone, it could be the final cut. So be very careful. Pay very close attention to what's going on. I don't see any traps set, but you're definitely being watched and you're definitely being studied to see how you handle situations. Self-expression. How do you express yourself on a daily basis? How do you deliver news to people? How do you collaborate with people? Anything else? Yeah, this circles around a relationship, a mentor relationship, or other relationships. Not a romantic relationship, but other relationships in nature. But your determination and your sacrifice, and you're willing to seize the moment, makes you a legacy. And I think you've been experimenting with yourself for quite some time. It says experiment, rebellion, parenthood, legacy, inheritance, correction, sure-footedness, predestination. Yep, the guide. All right. So, yeah, right now you're just kind of being watched to see what you do, how you do it, how you express yourself, how you get out of certain situations, how you collaborate with people, how you deal with people. Okay? Are you a people person? And you are. You are a person of people. You like people. You just don't like bullshit. You don't like drama. Okay? And you won't deal with drama. You will seize the moment over drama because of your determination and your self-sacrifice, okay? You're not going to give to the wrong people. And you're not going to give out more information than you should. It's kind of like a reciprocity or energy or an exchange that has to be made for you to really stay in this energy with someone, which is total relationship. Most of your relationships you see as business. You've been experimenting with yourself, like I said, for a very, very long time, and you're very sure that you're predestined to do what you're about to do. You're very sure that you're a legacy. Okay. There's no doubt in your mind whatsoever, after the experiments that you have completed on yourself, that you are an absolute legacy and you have an inheritance somewhere. And you're here to correct something, to make the wrong things right. Yep. Overcoming slots and choices. You are here to set the wrong things right from the past. Secrets, running from problems. You're not running anymore. And because you're not running anymore, you have looked into the depths of your reflection. And you have awoke. You are no longer asleep. And you are about to take a brand new journey to the unknown. Thank you for visiting the Wheel of Fortune. I hope this message reached whoever it needed to reach, and you have a wonderful day.